Happy January 11th, everyone! You're listening to The Daily Blend, episode 171. I'm Oliver. Maya, I noticed something interesting in the kitchen this morning. Is it time for a little bit of mochi breaking?
オリバー、ハロー。そう、今日は1月11日だから鏡開きの日なんだよ。お正月に飾っていた鏡餅を割ってお汁粉とかに入れて食べるの。無病息災を願う行事なんだよ。
Oh, kagami biraki! That sounds like a lovely tradition. I love the idea of starting the year with a bit of sweet mochi. Actually, speaking of starting the year with something positive, our first story today is about some very good news for workers in Japan. It's about a major wage hike.
鏡開きでお餅を食べてパワーをチャージするのは大事だよね。で、今日の最初のニュースは賃上げについて。それみんなが一番気になってる話題かも。詳しく教えて。
Well, leading Japanese retailers like Lawson and 7&I Holdings have announced they are planning an averaged 7% wage hike for 2026. This is huge because it's the highest increase in over 30 years.
7% も？去年とか一昨年は3から 4% ぐらいだったよね。倍近いじゃない。つまりコンビニ大手とかが2026年に向けて大幅に給料を上げるってことね。
Exactly. You used the term I wanted to explain. A wage hike is basically an increase in the amount of money an employee earns. Think of it as a boost to your salary. For example, if you get a 7% wage hike, your monthly paycheck will look much better.
なるほど。ウェイジハイクで賃上げ、給与アップって意味なんだね。ニュースとかビジネスの会話でよく聞きそうな言葉。でもどうしてそんなに一気に上げるのかな？
That's a great question. The main reason is that companies are struggling with a serious labor shortage. A labor shortage is a situation where there simply aren't enough workers to fill the available jobs. Because there are so many open positions and not enough people, companies have to offer more money to attract talent.
深刻な人手不足ってことね。それが labor shortage。人が足りないからお給料を高くしてうちで働いてくださいってアピールしてるんだ。
Precisely. And economists are hoping this will create a domino effect. Now, a domino effect is when one event causes a series of similar events to happen, just like a row of falling dominoes. If the big retailers raise their wages, then smaller businesses might have to do the same to stay competitive.
ドミノエフェクト。ドミノ倒しみたいに一つの出来事が次々に影響を与えることだね。大手が上げれば中小企業もうちも上げなきゃってなって日本全体で賃上げが進むかもしれないんだ。すごい影響力。
Exactly. Over 1.5 million part-time and full-time workers will see this change in April 2026. It's a big step towards a better standard of living for many families. Hopefully, this wage hike will help everyone feel a bit more secure as prices keep rising.
150万人も対象になるんだね。これでみんなの生活水準が上がるといいな。でも人手不足、つまり labor shortage が解決するかどうかはまだ先の話かもしれないけど、このドミノエフェクトには期待しちゃうね。
I agree. It's a bold move. Now, speaking of bold moves and high energy, let's shift from the economy to the world of sports. Japan has been gripped by some incredible high school volleyball matches recently.
スポーツの話題だね。もしかして春高バレーのこと？私も週末テレビに釘付けだったよ。
Yes, the 78th All-Japan High School Volleyball Championship, or Haruko as it's affectionately known. The finals reached its climax this past weekend, and the TV ratings were absolutely record-breaking.
reached its climax で最高潮に達するとか一番盛り上がる場面ってことだよね。決勝戦は本当に熱かった。関東地区で視聴率 18.5% もいったんでしょ？
Yes, that's right. It was a peak viewership. Millions of people decided to tune in to watch the matches. When we say tune in, it means to watch or listen to a specific program. In this case, so many families tuned in to support their local schools.
tune in はテレビのチャンネルを合わせたり番組を見たりすることね。 みんながテレビの前で応援してたんだ。特に地方の高校が頑張ってるとつい応援しちゃうよね。
Definitely. This year was especially exciting because we saw a real underdog story. An underdog is a person or a team that people think has very little chance of winning. Watching an underdog compete against a massive powerhouse is what makes sports so emotional.
ああ、アンダードッグは勝ち目がないと思われているチームや人、いわゆる格下のことだね。逆にパワーハウスは強豪校や圧倒的な実力を持つチームとか称号みたいなことだね。無名の高校が強豪のパワーハウスに立ち向かう姿はもう感動しちゃう。
It really is. And they even used new technology this year. They used smart balls to show real-time speed and spin data during the broadcast. It made the game even more exciting to tune into.Even though these athletes are just high schoolers, many are expected to play in the 2028 Olympics.
スマートボールでデータまで見れるなんてハイテクだね。優勝したチームの地元では優勝セールもやってるみたいだし、まさにジブカボのクライマックスって感じ。私も将来のオリンピック選手を今からチェックしておこうかな。
You should. It's amazing to see so much talent.Well, before we wrap up today's episode, let's quickly review the expressions we've used today.
はい。今日も役立つ表現たくさんあったね。ゆっくり復習しましょう。
First, we have wage hike. This means an increase in the money you earn at work.
wage hike。給料が上がること。賃上げだね。
Next is labor shortage. This is when there are not enough workers for the jobs available.
labor shortage。深刻な人手不足のことだね。
Then we have domino effect. This is when one event causes a chain reaction of other events.
ドミノエフェクト。ドミノ倒しみたいに次々に影響を波及すること。
Fourth is tune in. This simply means to watch or listen to a TV or radio program.
tune in。番組を見たり、チャンネルを合わせたりすること。
Fifth is underdog. This is a person or a team that is not expected to win.
アンダードッグ。勝ち目が薄いと思われている人やチーム、いわゆる格下のことだね。
And finally, powerhouse. This describes a team or organization with great strength and success.
powerhouse。強豪チームや勢いのある有力な組織のことだね。
Great job! Try using these expressions if you're talking about the news or sports with your friends this week.
賃上げのニュースやスポーツの話題でぜひ使ってみてね。それでは今日はこの辺で。
Thanks for listening to the Daily Blend. Enjoy your Kagami Biraki Mochi, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
またね。バイバイ。